Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever stood in front of a closet literally bursting with clothes, stared blankly into the abyss of hangers, and muttered the words, "I have absolutely nothing to wear," well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to completely eliminate that daily morning struggle. And no, we aren't going to do it by telling you to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, and we definitely aren't going to do it by throwing out everything you currently own. Instead, we're going to use something kind of surprising to solve your style problems. We're using math. Specifically, we're breaking down the 3x3 outfit formula, which is this brilliantly grounded system that brings actual mathematical structure right to your closet. I want to start by hitting you with a number right out of the gate. 9. Picture this for a second. Imagine holding up just a single pair of jeans. Got it? Now imagine pairing those jeans with just 5 other items of clothing from your entire closet. At first glance, that sounds like, what, maybe 2 or 3 outfits, right? Actually, wrong. Through the sheer magic of this formula, that single pair of jeans and 5 other items will instantly yield 9 distinct, fully realized outfits. I mean, no way, right? But that is exactly the power of the method we're about to unpack. Section 1. The 3x3 outfit formula. Okay, let's dive into this, because this is where the mathematical magic trick really begins. The formula itself is beautifully simple, but it represents a massive paradigm shift in how you actually get dressed every day. Here's how it works. You write down 3 bottoms that you already own and love. Then you write down 3 tops that you already own and love. But you don't add them up. You multiply them. 3 times 3 equals 9. Boom. That gives you 9 complete outfit bases. And honestly, the absolute best part of this whole equation, it requires absolutely 0 new shopping. You're simply unlocking the hidden potential of the garments that are probably sitting untouched in your bedroom right now. Section 2. Building your core grid. Now, theory is one thing, but application is another, right? Let's look at how you actually construct this in reality. Imagine a grid. On the top axis, we have our 3 tops, a white t-shirt, a silk blouse, and a knit sweater. Over on the side axis, we have our 3 bottoms, jeans, black trousers, and a midi skirt. If we walk through that matrix, you can literally see the combinations come to life. You pair the jeans with the t-shirt, then the blouse, then the sweater. That's 3 right there. Then you take the black trousers and pair them with the t-shirt, the blouse, and the sweater. That's 6. Finally, the midi skirt gets paired with all 3 tops. 9 total combinations. It's like a giant puzzle where every single piece fits. Every single cell in this grid works, and every single one looks highly intentional. You're just mixing them physically, but the variety you get out of it is honestly astonishing. Section 3. Multiplying your options. Let's move to and see how this builds. We have our core grid of 9, right? But what happens when we introduce just a few extra variables? Let's say you add just 2 jackets into the mix, like a denim jacket and a blazer. Then add 2 pairs of shoes, maybe your favorite sneakers and a really great pair of boots. Watch what happens to the math here. We take our 9 bottom and top combinations, multiply by 2 jackets, and then multiply by 2 shoes. That 9 instantly explodes into 36 different outfits. I mean, think about that. Just by adding 4 simple items you already own, you suddenly have over a month's worth of unique looks. But wait, we can push this formula to its absolute awe-inspiring limit. Throw in just 2 basic accessories, like a belt and a scarf. Suddenly, your combinations push well over the number 50. Over 50 outfits. And the real secret here, the aha moment, is that you already own these items. They are sitting in your closet right this second. You just never saw them as a functioning system before. You know, you've probably been looking at them as isolated pieces instead of this cohesive, interconnected network. Section 4. Beating decision fatigue. Now, this math is incredibly satisfying, for sure. But there is a much deeper psychological reason why we really need to implement this. It's called decision fatigue. Basically, decision fatigue is the deterioration of our ability to make good decisions after making thousands of tiny choices. And this is the core psychological problem we all face every single morning. The second you wake up, your brain starts making choices. When you stand in front of a mirror, spending 30 seconds or more agonizing over what shirt goes with what pants, you're actively draining your daily energy reserve before you've even walked out the front door. Decision fatigue is incredibly real, and your closet is absolutely one of its biggest culprits. So the crucial point is to understand the difference between inventing and executing. Every morning, most of us wake up and try to invent a brand new outfit completely from scratch. And honestly, that is an exhausting daily burden. Outfit formulas entirely remove that choice from the equation. When you use the 3x3 method, you are no longer inventing. You are simply executing a system.
Have you ever wondered why truly stylish people always look so effortless? Well, it's not because they magically have better taste than you, it's because they have systems in place. They execute rather than invent. Section 5. Your Wardrobe Action Plan.
Okay, now it's time to hand the magic wand over to you. I want you to grab a notebook right now or just pop open the Notes app on your phone. Here are your 3 exact steps to get started. Step 1, write down your 3 most worn bottoms. Step 2, write down your 3 most worn tops. And step 3, actually try all 9 of those combinations this week. Just build your 3x3 grid on paper or on your screen and really commit to wearing those 9 intentional outfit bases over the next few days. I promise it's a real game changer.
Once you master that 3x3 grid, you're going to be perfectly ready for our next explainer, where we'll cover 4 core outfit templates that are ready to use for absolutely any occasion, whether it's super casual, heading into the office, or a nice evening out. But before we wrap up today, I really want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought. If a really simple math formula can completely eliminate the stress of getting dressed, what other stressful morning routines in your life are just sitting there, waiting for the right formula to solve them? Think about that as you build your grid today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.